what's going on? My name is Joel. Today I'm gonna take you through a day in the life of a high ticket closer. So it's Monday today, July 7th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We got a couple calls on calendar today, as you can see right here, about 4 as of right now. So I have one in about an hour. We'll see if he shows up. He has yet to confirm, but I'm just going to take you guys through a day in the life. Nothing crazy today. Just hit the gym. Got a quick little chest pump, a little tricep pump. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. All right, guys, so pretty slow day so far. Had like 3 no-shows. I've taken 1 call. Financial DQ. Actually, no, I took 2. The other guy at the end just overall came down to fear. Even though I made him make sure he was committed, sometimes that's just how it is. Some people are just meant to stay in that like 9 to 5 kind of life, unfortunately. Something I always like to do though after these calls is I go ahead and just always go on a walk, kind of de-stress myself, especially after just staring at the computer all day. But yeah, we have one more call coming up in about 30 minutes. Should be a good one. Guy has like 3.3K saved up, so should be a piff hopefully. Yeah. Yo, what's going on, guys? So today's Tuesday. Yesterday I forgot to pick up the camera. Today I have about 2 calls. One is right now in about 10 minutes at 8 a.m. my time PST, but I think the guy's not confirmed, unfortunately. And then I do have one at 9 a.m. so we'll see if he does show up. Last night I ended up having a total of 5 calls for the day because one got booked later in the day, but 3 of them did not show up. One of them was a financial disqualification, and then the other guy at the very end, even after really good discovery and really good pre-objection handling and even more objection handling at the end, the fear just kind of overtook him, right? I kind of handled that objection and then got him back on board, but then really overall it just came down to himself just allowing fear to again and again take over him. Sucks, but that's just kind of the name of the game. But yeah, like I said, today I should have about like 2 calls if I'm not mistaken as of right now. Go ahead. One thing I would say is always start your day off by writing a to-do list, right? Today I have to go ahead, call my insurance, hit the gym, take calls, review calls, watch some sales training, right? Because if you don't get better, I mean, obviously how are you supposed to improve, right? As you can see, 2 calls tomorrow. I should have to collect the payment from some kids. So yeah, we'll see how the day ends today. Always start off by also saying grace to God. Yeah, we'll see what we get into today. Yo, so unfortunately that guy did not show up. Actually, both of my meetings did show up. So, you know, we're on the way to the gym. About to get a good workout in. Have a little calm Celsius back biceps. We'll see what happens. I should get some same day sets later today. But yeah, had a total of like 3 calls. I should have closed all 3. I got a deposit on one of them. First one should have been a PIF, but we had bank issues. The guy just got out of prison, so he doesn't even have his bank account set up with his card. And on Friday, he should have all of those things set up. So hopefully should come back PIF, but you know, the way it is in this space, if they don't usually pay on the first call, then you know, they most likely won't come back. And my last call I just had, the guy tried to finance it, but again, we had issues. And then his girlfriend, you know, quote unquote called him, which I believe is complete cap. So we'll see if it comes back. I'm just going to have to follow up with him. But I may hit the beach later. I know I'm going to go out with one of my clients, so we'll see what happens. What's up, guys? So I just came back from that walk with my dog. And I was remembering, you know, I was talking about how I could have potentially gone 3 for 3, right? Now, unfortunately, I didn't, right? But what I want you guys to understand is learn how to control the controllables, right? The only reason I was not able to get those closed was, one, because the first guy literally had bank issues. Like, it's not our fault he just came out of prison, right? It's not my fault that he doesn't have his card. It's not my fault that, you know, it wasn't letting him process a payment on Apple Pay, because he even he went to the bank on the call. I made sure he actually deposited the money. He was talking to the bank assistant lady, right? With the last guy, you know, for this guy, he was trying to finance, right? And unfortunately, you know, there's certain things. I mean, I had a good discovery. I pre-objection handled. I objection handled at the end, which was him just not having the full amount. But I mean, maybe some fear did kick in because even after he got kicked out of the call because his computer died, like he didn't join back, right? Even though he answered. So, you know, I could have potentially done better on my part, maybe there. But at the end of the day, I couldn't control, right, fully that his computer was going to die. So I guess my biggest thing is like, don't let what, you know, you can't control kind of dictate, you know, the rest of your day, right? Or how you are feeling, right? Don't take that especially into your next call or into the next day, right? Because if you allow that energy, right, to keep flowing throughout your whole body, then that's kind of what you're going to attract, that negativity, right? And at the end of the day, that negativity is not going to allow you to actually have the I would say capability almost, or the right mindset I should say, to be able to close the next deal, right? To be able to actually handle it, because deep down inside you're still mad, right? You're still upset that you didn't close that last deal, right? That's just kind of something I want to throw out there. But yeah, man, I mean, so far I think for what I have tomorrow is about like 5-6 calls in a row. It's going to be a pretty long day, but you know, I'm excited. Let's make some money, right? Yo, what's up, boys? So it's already Wednesday. You know I said this was going to be like a day in the life of a remote closer, but it turned into more like a week, right? Week kind of long vlog. Now tomorrow, my boys are driving down from Nebraska. I probably will start another vlog for Friday. You know, this weekend should be pretty lit. But essentially, today is Wednesday. I had 2 calls, 1 no-show. This guy, we rescheduled him twice already. So probably won't reschedule him again unless he's really, really, really serious. Second guy, we make it clear, don't be on your way to work. You know, don't be in the car driving, none of that. Make sure you are sitting down. Obviously, some people just don't follow directions, right? He was on the way to the gym, so I rescheduled him for tomorrow at a later time. And then other than that, I do have a couple calls today. If I turn my camera, so right here I have 3 more, actually 4 more for the day. This guy, I'm gonna collect some money right there later tonight. But these 3 calls, we'll see. This was a no-show. This is the guy I rescheduled. So we'll see how today goes. You know, everybody should have money. I have a pretty good lead for the day, so we'll see if we can get a couple pips today. Other than that, I'll keep you guys updated once I'm off these calls. Yo, what's up, guys? So as of right now, I'm about to eat some rub. Right now, I got myself some chicken, some greens. I got my water, watching Jordan the Foreign. I should have a potential piff as of right now, right? I do have a couple payments coming in for the day. I already closed 1 girl in the morning, closed my second call as well. That's the potential piff. He did a down payment. So we'll see how much we end the day off with. And then now I'll catch you guys soon. Guys, so pretty much wrapping up the day. That guy that was supposed to piff, you know, hopped on the second call. The fear hit him again after he had already done a deposit. I made him overcome it. And then he got to the bank on the call. He just like last minute, same exact thing. That fear just hit him again. Fortunately, you know, I mean, I still got a deposit, still made some money. I believe up on the day I'm around like 200 or something. So I went 2 for 2. I'm up like 200, so closed around like 2K if I'm not mistaken. I have to do my math after this. But yeah, I mean, that's just part of the game, right? I had to reschedule 2 people though, so I should have had 4 calls, rescheduled 2. One kid had to go to work, and then the other one was on his way to the gym, which obviously you just disqualify people like that because, you know, you need their full attention, right? Other than that, guys, I'm probably just going to end up the vlog here. This is my first video. You know, I'm going to be filming a lot more, just kind of putting myself out there. My name is Joel, 19 years old, live in Orange County, California. You know, I'm just going to be documenting my journey until, you know, I get to the point where one day I own a Lamborghini SVJ. I am financially free, right? Fully retire my mother. And, you know, I actually have everything I want in life, right? But most importantly, guys, never forget, none of this is ever going to be possible with God, right? You know, keep a strong relationship with him. He'll really get you through those tough moments. I mean, me personally, you know, maybe in some other video, I'll kind of go deeper into like what he's personally done for me, right? Other than that, guys, I'll drop my social media in the description. I'm going to be filming a video. My boys are coming down again, like I've been mentioning, tomorrow. So should be a pretty good vlog for the next one. Sounds like we might do some jet skis in San Diego, hit dinner, hit LA, show them around, and, you know, do some work, right? Other than that, boys, you know, it was a pleasure kind of, you know, putting myself out there now. And, you know, can't wait to post another vlog, right? All right, peace, guys.